Hello, dear viewers and devoted fans of daytime television's most addictive saga. Welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest channel, your ultimate source for all the juicy spoilers, heart-pounding recaps, and behind-the-scenes insights into the world of soap operas. I'm your host, diving deep into the tangled web of lies, love, and betrayal that defines days of our lives. Today, we're zooming in on the electrifying developments unfolding in the quaint yet sinister town of Bayview, where the formidable women Sophia and Rachel are about to collide in a storm of secrets that could shatter everything we thought we knew about their lives. If you're as hooked as we are on the endless twists of this iconic show, buckle up because this encounter is poised to ignite fireworks that will leave you gasping for more. And if you haven't caught up yet, hit the play button on our latest video recap. Trust us, you won't want to miss a single frame. For those who might need a quick refresher though, let's be real. True fans live and breathe this drama. Bayview has long been a hot spot for the show's most intense storylines. Nestled along the foggy coastline, this seemingly idyllic seaside town hides a labyrinth of dark alleys, whispering winds, and hidden motives that make it the perfect backdrop for intrigue. It's here that characters come to confront their demons, forge unlikely alliances, or spiral into chaos. And right now, at the center of this vortex are Sophia and Rachel, women whose paths have crossed in ways that scream trouble ahead. Sophia, with her enigmatic aura and a history riddled with scandal, has been portrayed as a fragile soul teetering on the edge of reality. Rachel, on the other hand, bursts onto the scene with her sharp wit, unyielding determination, and a backstory that's as complex as a Rubik's Cube dipped in mystery. Their meeting isn't just a chance encounter, it's a powder keg waiting to explode. And we're here to break it down layer by dramatic layer. Let's set the stage properly, shall we? Picture this: the sun is dipping low over the horizon, casting long, ominous shadows across Bayview's cobblestone streets. The air is thick with the salty tang of the ocean, mingled with the faint scent of impending rain, a metaphor, perhaps, for the tears and turmoil about to unfold. Sophia has been the talk of the town, or rather, the whisper behind closed doors. For weeks, rumors have swirled that she's completely isolated from the world, lost in some kind of self-imposed exile. Viewers have watched her wander the misty beaches and dimly lit parks, her eyes distant, her movements mechanical, as if she's trapped in a waking dream. The show has masterfully built this narrative, showing Sophia in fleeting glimpses, staring blankly at the waves crashing against the rocks, ignoring the calls of concerned friends, and retreating into a shell that seems impenetrable. It's been heartbreaking to witness Sophia, once so vibrant and full of fire, reduced to a ghost of her former self. But oh, how the tables are about to turn, unbeknownst to the residents of Bayview and to Rachel, who's just arrived with her own age and day. Sophia isn't as detached as she appears. Far from it. In a twist that had our jaws dropping during the latest episode teaser, Sophia is playing a masterful game of deception. She's not isolated, she's hyper-aware, her senses attuned to every murmur, every shift in the town's undercurrents. Imagine her in her secluded cottage on the outskirts of Bayview, surrounded by flickering candlelight and stacks of newspapers, her ears glued to the radio, her fingers scrolling through illicit social media feeds on a hidden phone. She's been monitoring everything, the comings and goings of old flames, the scandals brewing in Salem, the show's central hub, and now the sudden appearance of Rachel. How does she get this intel? Through a network of shadowy informants. Perhaps a loyal maid who whispers secrets over afternoon tea, or maybe even hacked emails. The show leaves just enough ambiguity to keep us guessing. But one thing is crystal clear: Sophia knows Rachel is in town before Rachel even unpacks her bags. Rachel's arrival in Bayview is no accident either. She's come seeking answers, closure, or maybe Rivengelo can say for sure in the soap opera whirlwind. Rachel, with her striking features, flowing auburn hair that catches the light like fire, piercing green eyes that seem to see right through people, and a wardrobe that's equal parts elegant and intimidating's off the bus with purpose. She's heard the whispers about Sophia, the girl who once rocked the foundations of her world by claiming to be pregnant with Tate's child. To teeth-brooding heartthrob whose love life is a perpetual rollercoaster. For context, let's rewind a bit. Months ago, Sophia dropped the bombshell that she was carrying Tate's baby, sending shockwaves through the community. Rachel, who's her own complicated history with Tate, were they lovers? Rivals? The show loves to blur those lines, was devastated. Accusations flew, alliances shattered, and the drama escalated to fever pitch. But plot twist, DNA tests revealed Tate wasn't the father. It was all a ruse, or was it? The show dangled that carrot, leaving us to ponder if Sophia's claim was a desperate lie or part of a larger scheme. Now, fast forward to Bayview. Rachel has been piecing together the puzzle from afar. She's learned through grapevine gossip, perhaps a late-night call from a mutual friend, or a leaked medical report, that Sophia is supposedly trapped in a trance-like state. Poor Sophia, the townsfolk say, shaking their heads. She's lost her grip on reality after all that heartbreak. Rachel arrives armed with this knowledge, her mind racing with questions. Is Sophia truly broken? Or is there more to this? Does she hold the key to unraveling Tate's secrets? Rachel's motivations are deliciously layered. She's part curiosity, part compassion, and a hefty dose of suspicion. As she wanders the fog-shrouded paths of Bayview Park, her heels clicking against the damp pavement, she has no idea that Sophia has been one step ahead. The moment of their encounter is pure soap opera gold, dramatic, tense, and laced with foreshadowing. Sophia emerges from the shadows like a specter from a gothic novel. The wind howls softly, rustling the leaves of ancient oaks that line the park's perimeter. Rachel, lost in thought, freezes as a figure materializes before her. It's Sophia, but not the vacant-eyed wanderer everyone's been describing. Her eyes gleam with sharp intelligence, her posture straight and commanding. She wears a flowing white dress that billows like a ghost shroud. But there's nothing ethereal about her smirk, it's calculated, chilling. Rachel, Sophia drawls in a voice that's low and velvety, dripping with unspoken threats. Fancy meeting you here in this godforsaken place. Or should I say, it's no coincidence at all? Rachel's reaction is a masterclass in shock and recognition. Her eyes widen, her hand instinctively clutching her purse as if it holds a weapon. You're Sophia? The one who, she trails off. The words claim to be pregnant with Tate's child hanging unspoken in the air. The realization crashes over her like a tidal wave. This isn't the broken woman she's heard about, this is a predator in disguise. Sophia's greeting is creepy perfection, the way she tilts her head slightly, her lips curling into a smile that's equal parts inviting and menacing. It's the kind of moment that makes viewers lean forward, hearts pounding, whispering, oh no, this can't end well. But Sophia isn't done. She steps closer, her voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper that sends shivers down Rachel's spine and ours. She hisses, placing a manicured finger to her lips. Not a word. Not to anyone. They all think I'm lost in my own world, trapped in this trance. She gestures vaguely to the empty park around them, her eyes darting as if expecting eavesdroppers. Rachel, still reeling, demands answers. Why the act? What's going on? And Tate? The baby wasn't his. Sophia's laugh is a low, throaty chuckle that echoes eerily. Oh, darling Rachel, you have no idea the depths of this deception. Tate, he's just a pawn in a much bigger game. But you could be useful. Herein lies the crux of the drama. Sophia implores Rachel to keep her secret. Pretend you never saw me like this, she urges, her tone shifting from creepy to almost pleading, though laced with an undercurrent of manipulation. If the world knows I'm aware, everything falls apart. But together, we could turn the tables. Rachel, torn between fear and intrigue, hesitates. Her mind flashes back to her own betrayals, the nights she spent crying over Tate, the lies she's told to protect her heart. Could allying with Sophia be her ticket to redemption? Or is it a one-way path to destruction? As the scene unfolds, the two women huddle under a weathered gazebo, the rain now pattering softly on the roof like nature's own drumroll. Sophia spills just enough to hook Rachel, tales of hidden enemies in Salem, a conspiracy involving powerful families, and how her trance is a shield against those who wish her harm. I've been watching them all, Sophia confesses, her eyes blazing from the shadows. And now, with you here, we can strike back. Rachel, ever the pragmatist, probes deeper. What about the pregnancy? Was it all a lie? Sophia's face darkens, a storm cloud passing over her features. Not entirely. There was a child. But the father? Let's just say Tay was convenient. The truth would destroy more lives than you can imagine. The plotting begins in earnest. They exchange phone numbers, burner phones, of course, because this is days of our lives, where paranoia reigns supreme. Sophia outlines a vague plan. Rachel will feed her information from the outside world, acting as her eyes and ears in Salem. In return, Sophia promises dirt on Tate that could either win him back for Rachel or bury him forever. But the tension is palpable. Rachel senses the danger. The way Sophia's grip on her arm tightens just a fraction too much. The flicker of madness in her eyes. Is Sophia truly in control, or is the trance more real than she lets on? The show teases us with flashbacks, Sophia alone in her cottage, muttering to herself, her reflection in the mirror showing a fractured soul. Is this alliance genuine, or is Rachel being lured into a trap? Oh, the possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this storyline so addictive. Will their secret-keeping lead to a powerful duo taking down their enemies? Or will it unravel in a blaze of betrayal? Imagine the future episodes, clandestine meetings in abandoned warehouses, coded messages slipped under doors, and explosive confrontations where truths come tumbling out. Rachel might confide in a trusted friend, only for that to backfire spectacularly. Sophia could slip up, her facade cracking during a public encounter, leading to a town-wide scandal. And Tate? He's bound to get wind of this, pulling him back into the fray with his signature brooding intensity. Let's not forget the emotional depth here. Sophia's pretense of isolation isn't just a plot device, it's a window into her psyche. Perhaps she's faking it to cope with genuine trauma, the loss of the child, the rejection from Tate, the weight of family expectations. The show has hinted at her backstory, a childhood marred by neglect, a string of failed relationships, and a thirst for control that's both empowering and destructive. Rachel, too, carries scarce abandonment issues, perhaps, or a secret addiction that's been bubbling under the surface. Their alliance could be therapeutic, to broken souls mending each other, or it could amplify their flaws into something catastrophic. As fans, we've seen similar dynamics before. Think of the iconic rivalries like Sammy and Nicole, or the twisted sisterhoods that define the genre. But Sophia and Rachel bring a fresh edge. One's a chameleon mastermind, the other's a fiery truth seeker. Their creepy greeting sets the tone for what's to come, trouble brewing, yes, but also layers of complexity that will keep us tuned in week after week. Diving deeper into the symbolism, Bayview itself plays a stirring role. The town's name evokes images of serene waters, but in Days of Our Lives, it's anything but peaceful. The bay represents hidden depth, secrets lurking beneath the surface. Much like Sophia's true awareness, the fog that often engulfs the area mirrors the confusion in Rachel's mind as she grapples with this revelation. And the isolation? It's a metaphor for the emotional walls these characters have built. When Sophia asks Rachel to keep quiet, it's not just about silence, it's about complicity, drawing Rachel into the fog with her. Speculating wildly, as we love to do here at TV Days Drama Digest, this could tie into larger arcs. Is there a connection to the DeMera family intrigue? Or perhaps the Hortons are involved with their endless meddling? Tate's non-paternity might be a red herring. What if the real father is a villain from seasons past, resurfacing to claim his heir? And Rachel's update on Sophia's trance? That could lead to medical drama, with doctors probing her mind, only to uncover planted evidence or hypnotic suggestions. The creep factor in Sophia's greeting deserves its own spotlight. It's not just the words, it's the delivery. The showrunners have outdone themselves with lighting and sound design shadows playing across Sophia's face, a distant thunderclap underscoring her words. Rachel's realization hits like a gut punch, her face cycling through disbelief, fear, and finally, reluctant fascination. This is daytime TV at its best, visceral, emotional, and utterly unpredictable. As they part ways, the camera lingers on Sophia's retreating figure, her creepy smile fading into the mist. Rachel stands alone, the weight of the secret pressing down like an invisible force. What will she do? Spill to Tate? Dive deeper into the plot? The cliffhanger leaves us craving more. But let's expand on their potential schemes. Suppose they target a common enemy, a scheming ex-lover who's been pulling strings from afar. Sophia, with her insider knowledge, could provide blueprints to a hidden safe. Rachel, with her street smarts, executes the heist. Or perhaps it's more personal, forging documents to expose Tate's secrets, leading to a courtroom showdown that's equal parts legal thriller and emotional bloodbath. The drama doesn't stop at plotting, it's in the quiet moments too. Imagine Rachel visiting Sophia's cottage under cover of night, the two sharing a bottle of wine by candlelight. Confessions pour out, Sophia admitting her fears of truly losing her mind, Rachel revealing a vulnerability she's hidden for years. These scenes build empathy, making us root for them even as we dread the fallout. And the supporting cast? They add fuel to the fire. Friends might notice Rachel's distraction, leading to interventions. Tate could show up unannounced, sensing something's off. The ripple effects could span episodes, intertwining with other storylines like a beautifully knotted tapestry. In terms of themes, this arc explores deception's cost. Sophia's pretense isolates her further, Rachel's secrecy erodes her trust in others. It's a cautionary tale wrapped in entertainment, reminding us that secrets, while thrilling, often lead to ruin. As we wrap this up, though we could talk forever, remember, this is just the beginning. Sophia and Rachel's alliance promises crazy antics, think midnight escapades, double crosses, and revelations that redefine relationships. Stay tuned to Days of Our Lives and subscribe to our channel for more digest fan theories and exclusive interviews. What do you think will happen next? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Until next time, keep the drama alive. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.